Hi, welcome to the Joy of Civ. I'm Christian, your host. We are here back to play as Sweden in a series focused on city-state interactions. And the city-state interactions have been, I guess, maybe not as prominent as I had hoped in starting out this series. I think I could have focused a bit more on some of them, but there's still time, and I think this is going to be a full playthrough, which will be my first here on the channel. So we're going to jump back into the game and yeah, take a look at kind of the situation that we have in the world in this game, and just get back into things. So glad you're here. Let's go. All right, so this is the world as we know it right now. Taking a look at our empire, especially, you can see we're pretty well developed over here. This is our the main part of our empire, and you can see quite a few districts, very well developed cities. This area over here have a few newer settlements. I like to call these the colonies over here. And then in terms of city-states that we are working on influencing, we have Lahore here, and then Taruga is kind of strategically important between our Swedish civilization and England, who is the largest military power in the game right now, and who I believe we will be working on attacking here before too long. So that, I think, is something we have to look forward to in this play session, hopefully. Let's see, what else do we have? Most of the other civilizations we've met are over in this portion of the map. There's been quite a bit of conflict in this game. Take a look at the global relations. You can see even now there's quite a few wars going on. So those guys have been very, very active militarily over in this area. And oh yeah, we also did some exploring last play session, circumnavigated the globe, and found a lot of really nice islands up this way. So I think we might consider sending out some settlers to yeah, just to further grow our civilization out here and grab potentially some new resources. All right, let's get back into things here. So another thing I'll note, I have changed my graphics settings somewhat to increase the UI scale, so it might make it easier to read for those of you who watch this on mobile devices. That was at the suggestion of a viewer, so thanks for that suggestion. And we will, yeah, we'll get back into it. We're kind of wrapping up a heroic age here, and on track to land another golden age, so that will be really nice. All right, so we've got a granary here. I'm going to do some basic city improvements for these early settlements. All right, so this caravel, which is named the Magic Conch, I don't know, something like that. It's a funny name. We're going to be trying to explore Dutch territory and open up some new trade route possibilities. That's the whole goal of this ship right now. So there we go. Amsterdam is now revealed. That'll be good for trade routes. You can see over here the Dutch have some of their special tile improvements. I think those are called polders. Yeah, there's another one there. They have some nice large cities in their empire. All right. So this is, I believe, the ship that was doing most of the exploring out this way. And we're kind of bringing things back, coming back to home here, and in preparation for naval engagement with England. It's going to be a few turns, though. I think the idea. Okay, so I see the era is ending in 10 turns. The hope is in the next era we will take the To Arms Golden Age dedication, which will let us have an easier time declaring war on England. All right, we got ourselves another caravel here in Göteborg. Before I go too much further, since this is a city-state focused series, we can take a look at our relationships with city-states. We have envoys in most city-states, missing them in Kandy and Valletta. They would each like us to send a trade route. They would give us an envoy for that. So we'll see if we're able to do that. I think we haven't been able to reach those city-states to this point. They are pretty far away. So we'll see. I think we might open up some trading posts in some of those civilizations down there, which might allow us to reach them. And yeah, we're maxed out on our trade route capacity right now. So we'll have to wait till a route opens up. I would really like to bring Hong Kong into our sphere of influence. That would be kind of an important part of our attack on England, I think. So that is the situation with the city-states. All right, so Göteborg has finished this caravel. So they are maxed out on housing, and it might be nice to improve the housing situation. Although, so Göteborg is kind of a city on the frontier, and because of this preserve here, I really don't want to build out many more districts to to take up those super productive tiles. I think that this is the last place where I'll build a district, a land district that is. And I think I might wait and build a neighborhood. So that'll give additional housing. In the meantime, I think continuing, we don't have any siege weapons, so I think we'll start on a trebuchet here. We don't have much in the way of niter, unfortunately, so that is limiting our ability to build bombards. All right, we found another Dutch city. All right, this caravel is going to come and bolster our naval presence over here. It's a bit weaker on this side. We have a decent naval force right here. Although I guess over this way we did get an ironclad thanks to these yield icons are. There we go. Got an ironclad thanks to a great admiral, so that's going to be helpful over here. All right, we'll take a look at the quick deals. Okay, so we can trade away some luxuries for quite a bit of gold. Let's see, I like, even though we can get a little bit more gold, I like trading with our ally, the Dutch. So we're going to do that. Let's see what we have to purchase. Wow, we can get quite a bit of luxuries from Hungary for a very small price. And yeah, these are also good deals. Really nice to keep our people happy. Who did we just meet? Anshan. Trigger an inspiration for Scorched Earth is their quest. Let's see, what's the... Oh, they're pretty well secured by the French, it appears. Just keep this caravel on alert.
What can be labelled, packaged, mass-produced is neither truth nor art.
All right, a couple decent options here in terms of researching. I would like to get ballistics for in preparation for attacking England. We can upgrade a number of our crossbowmen to field cannons, which would be really nice, but I also like the idea of teching toward industrialization. We don't have any way to build forts, so we're not going to be able to boost ballistics. Oh, this is tricky. Well, I think this is the right route to go, considering we're heading toward an attack. All right, completed another one of our special military units, unique units, the Carolean. And we'll go for a bank here. We do need to get some more siege units. Okay, so we got ourselves a couple more envoys. And at this point, so Hong Kong we could easily grab to become suzerain of. Taruga, we're barely hanging on. The English are really competing with us there. So I think we'll just put a couple of envoys here in Hong Kong. Although we could wait until we declare war and then do it and flip them over to our side. I think that might be worth doing for some era score and to really stick it to England. Okay, looks like the Dutch have a colony down this way. So right now, England's military strength is nearly double our strength, and both of our civilizations are pretty far ahead of the rest of the world in military strength, except for Indonesia. They're doing pretty well. All right, what's our policy situation here? I think we'll stick with what we have here. It's important to be growing our niter stocks. Naval unit here. Again, though, I think we're gonna... I mean, even though we do have ships and we can do some coastal bombarding, but I think they're really gonna get... they'll be having to contend with these walls. Looks like they've got Renaissance walls here in Birmingham. And only ancient walls in Sheffield. So that will be easier to contend with. Same thing with Hull, just looks like ancient walls. So we might save Birmingham for last here in the planned assault to take these 3 cities. All right, but let's get ourselves Another siege unit underway. Okay, got a granary here in this colony. Kind of like the idea of getting a harbor out here. These guys have a nice preserve, so they've got some really strong tiles to be working. Well, we'll go for a monument. Again, just bolstering the early production and early infrastructure of a city. All right. I suppose we could start marching units into Taruga's territory. However, I might want to send a couple of envoys their way to strengthen our hold there. Yeah, we'll do that just to make sure that England does not flip them over to their side very easily. Alright, our naval presence is looking pretty good over here. Oh, we've got a free city over here. Move out of the way. I'd rather not take fire from them. Ship is just exploring. Oh, well, here we go.
We hereby declare war.
All right. So much for waiting for the Golden Age. That's all right. Thank you, Gilgamesh. All right. Well, that really works out well as far as our plans are concerned. Now let's see, what sort of spy action happened? I guess it doesn't look like anything negative. They just eluded capture. All right. I like the idea of more luxuries from Samaria. And now we get to begin. Okay, so we're going to, as I mentioned before, now that we are at war with England, let's go ahead and they strengthen their position, it looks like. Strengthen their position in Hong Kong. I don't think we need to take Hong Kong away from them yet, but we'll keep that in mind. All right, so we've taken a hit here from that caravel, and we'll just fall back here at this point. I think it makes sense to attack up here with the coursers. Let's see what England's navy is doing over this way. Okay, they've got a great admiral. Well, they've got a frigate of their own over there. We'll start out, hopefully, by sinking this caravel. Alright, and one of our cities is able to fire. Okay, we've got the English down here. Let's see, what other ships do we have? Another caravel. Our traders are safe at this point because of our heroic age dedication. Alright, so this ironclad is going to be able to really plow through the English Navy. I don't think we'll do any additional attacking there. Just sail a little bit closer to our other naval units. All right, link hoping. I think it might be good to go for a stable here and then see about producing some siege units with improved experience levels. All right, so this is probably a trader that was trading with England. Wow, we can get some really nice routes here with our allies. We'll go with that route with Amsterdam. We are going to have to be careful, though, as we're at war, and as this golden age, this heroic age comes to an end, our trading might come under fire from England. All right, we'll see if we're able to slip through without getting attacked there. Okay, so we can't send any trade routes at this point to those city-states that would like new routes, but we can get some really nice routes here with the Dutch. Okay, now let's take a look up here. We have a few military units and a ship. Could, oh, here we can take an easy shot on this embarked spearman. And we also have the ability to come here and attack on York. I think that seems like a fine thing to be doing here with our Carolean.
Nederland floreert met elke zending die u ons stuurt.
Very good. Ally.
Mondják, csupán hazaszeretettel fizetett segédhadaidat. Ebből és 2 garasból megvan a sörük.
I think he's upset that I have not
Whatever is contrary to
levied any
nature
armies
is
or
contrary to
something.
reason. And whatsoever is contrary to reason.
All right, what sort of policy situation do we have now? I think we're fine there. It would be nice to get another governor title and get Amani promoted, but also let's see what sort of path we want to be on in order to unlock some of the later governments. And we have a little ways to go there. Yeah, I think going for civil engineering makes good sense at this point. Okay, have a pretty big naval incursion. Combined arms, really. Some men-at-arms trying to sail behind the navy there. Alright, that ironclad is nothing to mess with. Okay, so it looks like we can take out this caravel. There we go. We're very, very injured ourselves. But hopefully we'll get to take that promotion. And now their invasion force is pretty exposed. We'll just do a little scouting up this way, see what England's got going on. Didn't reveal much more. So we'll want to keep some presence down here, I think, to deal with this attack. Although our navy is really, I think, going to be able to inflict quite a bit of damage on those guys before they land. So we're gonna make planning our first counterattack here at Sheffield. Let's make sure we're still doing well with. Yeah, we have them firmly in our control here. Looks like they moved Amani out of there. Okay, we can do a little attack with our crossbow in there. That's nice. Alright, so we've taken some decent damage over here. Get this great admiral out of here, although didn't move him too far. Yeah, this frigate is in some trouble. Do a little bit of bombardment here, backing up our Carolean. Might as well get this crossbowman into the action as well. All right. Don't really like the English activity down here, but we don't have much to do to contend with them. We lost a couple ships there. Oof. Let's see, I don't think we have a religion at all right now, do we? No. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a single missionary all game. So, whatever. I don't think we have any cultural city-states, so we'll just send a bunch that way, because we've got a bunch of diplomatic favor. Let's see if we can just mess up somebody's day with their cultural city-states. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got some unexpected era score, building a splendid campus. Alright, and a bombard is available here now from Göteborg. Let's get them building a few more naval units. Alright, so here comes the English invasion force over here, and Rebro can work on improving the navy as well. Got ourselves an encampment here, very good. We'll go for a barracks in this city. And that is the extent of the exploring we'll do down here. Alright, so our navy is definitely taking some hits over here. We're hanging on. Yeah, we'll promote this caravel. Looks like they just popped out walls here in York. That's unfortunate. And yeah, our Carolean is gonna dig in, I guess. And move into the hills. And these crossbowmen were almost destroyed by their walls. Content to let these guys heal up right here. And our Caroleans are able to do really fantastic damage against those guys. Our musketmen would not fare well performing a amphibious assault, but we'll take out that men-at-arms. So our navy is really injured over here. They now have a fleet. So I think it's time to, certainly time to fall back. some of these ships if we can. We can sink this caravel, which I think is maybe a worthwhile move, so long as our ship is not completely destroyed by the fleet next turn, but we'll see. They were completely destroyed. Oof. And our Carolean is really getting injured over here as well. I think we're going to have to get them out of there. All right, time to support the war effort from the capital. Yeah, our lack of niter is really hurting right now. But these Caroleans are pretty tough. These people in the colonies, I think, can be pretty blissfully unaware of what's going on in the wider world. So I have plans to build a preserve up there. It's a really nice tile already that the other colony will lose. What will it do for this city? Let's see. I'm going to press 3 and pull up the appeal lens. Yeah, so these will flip to breathtaking at that point, and then these other couple tiles will be even further improved. I think it's kind of fun to stack the preserves up, so I think we'll just do that. Swap that tile in, and yeah, good preserve right there. Navy is hanging on over here. So England has definitely dealt with the Eastern Navy, unfortunately. Which I thought we were stronger over here to begin with, but yeah, their forces. Didn't realize how tough those caravels would be. The frigates turned out to be kind of squishy to those caravels. So this crossbowman here can take that. Oh, I thought he would just take him out. Well, we've got enough crossbowmen here to do that. Carolean, take out that trebuchet. Musketmen make a nice attack there. Not sure what to do with this caravel. I think it's kind of doomed. We can try to escape. We'll see if we can escape. And our courser can come up here and do a little pillaging. We could get some niter via trade, it looks like. Oh, this is us trading away. Yeah, we want to purchase. Purchase niter. So we can get 33 niter from any of these guys. Yeah. 10 gold per turn. I think I like the sound of that. Alright, a decent bit of combat there. And we've got our monument over here. I think now is a fine time for the harbor. These crossbowmen are really injured, but can promote. I think we need to work on this caravel fleet. I should have done something about this men-at-arms, probably. This ship can take a promotion. Alright, we need to get our coursers to safety. Which wouldn't be safe. That frigate there can't move within their range, so we'll just move right here. We can attack here with the musketmen. Very good. And this ship managed to escape. Move the grunt out of harm's way and take a promotion. Right, there's ballistics. That's going to be helpful.
It's one thing to surmise what happened, but we don't speculate on that until ballistic.
All right, so England's in a normal age. We've got heroic age for the French and golden ages for a couple other civs. So we don't need to take 2 arms because we're already at war. Kind of like the idea of reform the coinage to keep our trade routes safe. All right, we'll go for industrialization next. And let's get a bombard going here since we just built that stable, which stables, interestingly enough, improve your siege units as they gain XP. Alright, we'll chase down this men-at-arms here. Up here and support our ground troops. We can't repair our ironclad. That's I guess an unfortunate side effect of not having industrialization yet. But we'll just keep it stationed here. Oh, we can do the field cannon upgrade. Yeah, I think it's worth it to just do that. We'll do that with all of our crossbowmen who are engaged over here. Gosh, might as well do it this one as well. Again, so much gold. Makes it really easy decision. Alright, this Carolean keeps taking some pretty significant hits over here. It's mostly bombardment from that city, I think. Retreat back here for now. And these coursers ought to retreat as well. Right, promotable musketmen. So this ship can take a promotion. A line of battle, since we're doing a lot of naval combat over there.
Improvement makes straight roads, But the crooked roads without improvements are roads of genius.
All right, I don't think we need to do any changes to our policies right now. I guess this would be a pretty nice one, but I like all the amenities and housing we're getting from Republican Legacy, and it's hard to switch out Trade Confederation. All right, we'll go for nationalism. That'll actually let us build our special terrain improvement, tile improvement. All right, we got ourselves another bombard here. Kind of a weird graphical glitch going on there, but we're still able to attack. Okay. Bombard. Yeah, we don't have enough niter to build another frigate right now. These privateers didn't hold up very well against the English ships either, but okay, so let's see. We can yeah, we can promote Amani to puppeteer. And then yeah, this is showing a crazy number of envoys now that our raw numbers are doubled by the puppeteer promotion. I think we're gonna actually move Amani up to Hong Kong, which will, I think, pretty easily let us flip that city-state to our control. Oh, we can't do it while we're at war. Okay, well, I think we can still flip them by normal means, maybe. Can at least, yeah, let's do that. There we go. Now, whoops, I clicked the wrong governor. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, bringing some of the heavy equipment into position here, getting closer at least. There we go, get that great admiral out of there. So close to defeating that caravel. I think we are going to allow this caravel to heal. We've almost taken out the walls here at York. There we go. All right, we're going to keep the trade routes going with the Dutch. That was a pretty strong attack from Sheffield. It's wild how their ancient walls can deal out so much damage. Really like to take out this fleet. Not sure if we're going to get it. So close again. Oh, actually, we might be able to get it after all. There we go. I don't know if this crossbowman will be able to take another shot from the frigate there. Let's see how a field cannon holds up. Okay, I'd like to make room for the bombards to move up. So we're going to be able to take York. There we go. Wasn't part of the initial plan, but they did found it right on our doorstep, and it does feel like a nice step in the war. All right, well, I feel like that is a good place to end this play session. Having expanded our empire somewhat, and I think we're more than holding our own against England. They've dropped in military strength pretty significantly, and we've taken some blows as well, but are getting back up to kind of the strength, near the strength that we had. And apart from our naval situation over here, which isn't great, I think we're in pretty good position to move up into these English cities up here. So doing quite well. And then the trade situation with the Dutch is fantastic. We're making so much gold per turn. Yeah, we're in a good position at this point in the game. Core cities are holding up really well down here. So we're going to end the play session here, and we'll get back to it next time and see what we're able to do, see if we're able to accomplish those military goals that we had of taking those few English cities. Thanks for watching the Joy of Civ. Let me know what you think in the comments, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Thanks again.